Hello and welcome. My name is Zafir Rotham. This is the voice of Cards, the Forsaken Maiden for the PC. In our last episode, we went through the a good portion of the tower after we um supposedly healed the final heart scar. So obviously in the heart's domain, it's been shattered, and uh, some benevolent being is, well, lack. Uh, it's doing stuff. I don't know. So yeah, I did off screen level up to max. So there is that. So we are at max level. Well, at least Laddie is. Baron just has a few more XP to go. And this is actually after I've already beaten the game. So I've re-recorded this opening thing a few times now. The video from pretty much here to the end was over 3 hours long, so I have to split it up into two parts. I did contain for the most part the final portion in one, and then the kind of pseudo ending and secret boss in the part two of this. So the final video is going to be two parts. There were some things that I missed, and actually we're going to start with that when we load in here. We'll do the event that I missed, and then we'll go into the final portion of the game. And just to preface, some of the editing may seem weird. Like I did actually die in one of the fights where I did get a game over, and that was against the blue and the white spirits, which again you'll see. But I've decided to cut that out for basically timing sake. So like I said, I've got it down to roughly about 2.5 hours between the two videos. So I hope you stick with it. Like I said, I do try to showcase everything that you can get in the game, as well as the ending. This one doesn't have multiple endings, but there it is. So yeah, like I said, so let's just get to it, and we'll go.
You come across a masked youth, fallen in the depths of the forest. Sunlight filters through the trees and partially illuminates her form. Though she has breathed her last, there is a certain peace in her unmoving face. You and your allies dig a modest grave for her, and then leave the place.
Right, and that is it.
The Maiden is the island's last hope, the old woman wails. This flower matches Laddie perfectly, the young man murmurs to himself with a smile.
Aww.
Our village is in your hands, he says, looking at you all solemnly.
Oh, wow, there's 6th floor. Okay. Music's all whispering, and I have no idea what it's saying, but it's really creepy. How may I help you? Nothing.
Come visit any time, the woman says. She promises to prepare all of Laddie's favorite fruits. It doesn't look like anyone's visited this maiden shrine in a long time. I stand by the maiden forever and always. You reckon this woman would be by the maiden's side, no matter what becomes of her or the island.
These are just people that I've... Anyways, people that we've met on our travels. But it's nothing particular, so... On to floor 6. Oh, well. Here we are. Let's just jump to the back.
A girl stands before the altar, gazing up at the ominous night sky through the collapsed ceiling. Her hand puppet, its mouth opening and closing rhythmically, turns to face you. What could have driven it to wreak havoc on the heart's domain, after it made no small effort to help you set it right? You ask, trying to ascertain what its plan is. It wishes to tell you about the fate of this world, since you've been such good companions on this journey.
Lux, Lilux, Nefat.
Lack's incantation calls the darkness down from the sky. In an instant, the altar is completely enshrouded. You drift in the endless dark. But then, several beings of pure light appear. This must be the distant past. Islands dot the ocean as far as the eye can see. People offer maidens as sacrifices to the spirits, who then use their own life force to protect the islands. It is a cruel bargain, but mortals and spirits alike grew tired of this horrific exchange, and one by one, the islands began sinking into the sea. Lack says it wishes to end this centuries-long saga of sacrifice. And so it found a maiden with more heart than any who had come before. Within this maiden's powerful heart, Lack sought to build a refuge, a home to which the spirits might flee, safe from the horrors of the world. The scheme it describes is hard for a mortal mind to grasp. But one thing is clear: Lack's desire to help the spirits. You are no longer needed, Lack says. It gathers an immense amount of magic power to banish you from this world. You have to protect Laddie. That is all that matters. You dart in front of her to shield her from the imminent blast.
Laddie, are you hurt? Don't let up now. We shall do the honor of saving you. Oh dear, where's my weapon? I swear it's right here.
The friends you've made on the journey leap to your side in your hour of need. I see we are destined to fight, Lack says, before escaping through a rift that opens up before the altar.
Challenge Lack at the altar on the 6th floor of the Warped Spire. On this point, you will be unable to save or load the game data. All your saving will be disabled. Use of Bellwether will also be unavailable.
We will emerge victorious, Hyde says resolutely. I love it when you get all fired up, Fila says to Hyde, whose ears redden.
Oh.
I will not tolerate another failure, Lanka yells, her fist noogieing each word against poor Krim's skull. Apparently, Krim had stepped on her foot, nearly tripping her. End this so we can return to the village, Greeth implores. Laddie's mother smiles and nods in agreement. It's the biggest battle of our lives, and I've lost my weapon, Queenie sobs. Come now, it's right here, Blight soothes, removing the sword from the sheath on Queenie's back.
My favorite duo.
Time to show that sack of fluff who's tougher, Lavia shouts, looking ready to punch the air before her. Try to keep your wits about you, Gladio sighs, his words slightly muffled by his mask. This battle is apt to be the final one of your journey.
Yeah. What?
Darkness. Darkness is all around you. And within that darkness, a giant shade, as big as any island, wriggles and writhes. My name is Lack, and as the Spirit Sovereign, I shall see the wishes of my brethren fulfilled.
Spirit Sovereign is gathering huge amounts of energy from other spirits. Use a map to locate the spirits feeding into the Spirit Sovereign and defeat them first. The cards of the spirits you can fight imminent strange glow. Make sure you're well prepared before you initiate battle. Okay.
You can't leave until this is all over.
So I'm trying to figure out
to face your friend. You are bathed in a warm, comforting light. Magical power issues forth from Laddie's mother, healing your wounds. Be careful, Laddie's parents implore, as they see you off to the final battle.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out who... So he's talking about the spirits. Nah, we'll talk about it later.
A skeletal knight shambles forth from the shadows. The crimson spirit from the Maiden's myth, you presume. Charmed. You hear the long, deep sigh of a warrior, fated to fight beyond their time on this mortal coil. You shall be cut down by our hand, the Crimson Maiden shouts. She and the Crimson Attendant square up beside you, ready to face down this dastardly foe.
I see. So the spirits of the weapons then. Let's charge. Let's see. Nope. Dang it, dude. Come on. Oh, this isn't going well. It doesn't happen that one is just based completely on luck, which is just stupid. Okay. How about we not add 4? Come on, dude. You add 1.
Fortune favors the bold.
Yeah, of course. He gets it. No. Man, this is going bad already. Probably what I should have been hitting it with. Takes its defense down a little bit.
Magnificent.
We got a good one out of that. It's rough. Let's go back and get healed. I mean, it's a pretty interesting boss, give it that. Kind of looks like Nurgle. Let's do
Shrouded in darkness and exuding pure malice, this dragon can be none other than the onyx spirit from the Maiden's myth. Bitter cries ring out from the island, consumed by the wetlands. We too understand the pain of losing your home. With the Onyx Maiden and her attendant at your side, you ready your weapons.
I really should have put Panacea out there.
Excellent. Yikes.
Yeah. I really wish there was a like someone who can raise. I guess I should have bought more in Spirit Elixirs. I mean, they can pretty much just one-shot us, so. Oh. Give me a critical. Yeah, there we go.
Magnificent.
Or maybe not. I think I just made a mistake.
Lack. You shout your friend's name at the spirit sovereign, though the creature no longer resembles the cuddly plushie you once knew. Brethren, the time has come to give me your power. The spirit sovereign begins amassing an almost unfathomable amount of magic power. Your chances of victory grow slimmer with each passing second.
No.
The newly transformed Lack siphons magical power from the other spirits. You have to cut off its power supply if you were to have any hope of defeating it. An enormous octopus wriggles its way out of the shadows. The azure spirit, no doubt, just as the Maiden's myth described. And that woman, clad all in white, must be the ivory spirit. They wail in agony for the maidens who sacrificed their lives to protect the Isles. This is our fight. The maidens square up against their opponents, giving you and Laddie the chance to move on.
Okay, so I did stock up on panaceas, omni panaceas, as well as a ton of elixirs. So hopefully this fight will go a little bit better. So yeah, and I'm just not going to play around. We're just going to go right into it. Did 9 points of damage. Periodically, okay, so it's just not all the time. Well, that wasn't super effective, so I'm gonna have her actually charge up here.
Two fight as one.
Really just to get the... I wasn't joking. Please. second. All my... Yeah. I think I'm maxed out. Okay. What if I get a critical on this? Come on, give me a critical. Get a thing on him right now. He's got an attack down 2. So this is a guaranteed. It's a much different fight than the first time I went through it. Oh, that's the critical that I'm looking for. Um,
Fortune favors the bold. Magnificent.
oh, oh yeah. Ow.
Yikes.
That was a calculated maneuver there. One of which that I failed.
Magnificent.
Come on, leave her alone. Oh, cool. Didn't kill her. Alright. Yeah, I need soul reservoir. Dang it, she's dead again. Oh, no, I thought she would be, though. Let's see here. First... and then ring call.
Magnificent.
Well, I mean, they didn't spam lightning this time either. Ugh. We're gonna go fight this monstrosity.
Its voice
I had
is
no
so
choice.
powerful that space and time seem to briefly buckle when it speaks. Nevertheless, you can hear the hurt in it. Your party tightens their grip on sword and staff alike. The time has come to free your friend of this curse once and for all.
The Spirit Sovereign is a formidable foe. You'll need your friend's help if you are to have any hope in victory. As if you had to ask. Okay. First things first, let's charge. And then we will deal damage to all enemies, inflict random damage. Okay.
Magnificent.
That's a good roll. Just near perfect. Ow. Black, you can look right off of that. I just screwed him over. Too much shit stacked.
Magnificent.
And a half health. Or about, anyways. Ooh, I'm almost. This is my last Omni salve. Fair enough. Slash. Need Laddie to do her thing. I think it's like 20 HP though. Let's okay. I just need Laddie to heal.
Fortune favors the bold.
All right, he's gonna go. He's gonna do tree meter. Ah, we're all good. I think we should be able to finish him off. Spirit Sovereign shrieks fade into the darkness. All right, friends, and that's going to wrap up part 1 here. So we defeated Lack. We got the defeated the spirits, defeated Lack, and we ended on a bright white light, which will carry us into part 2. So yeah, look forward to that. Outside of that, friends, stay true to yourselves, follow your hearts, and I'll see you in part 2. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.